With trio season approaching closer and closer each day, I think it is time for our second update of all of the brand new trios that have formed, as well as some new potential trios to go along with that. And we also might have seen Fortnite Competitive themselves leak that trio cash cups might be coming sooner than a lot of you guys might think. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we are less than 300 subs away from 72,000. So if you guys want to help me reach that goal, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. Follow me on my Twitter at KDOG to keep up to date with everything to do with Fortnite Competitive. Without further ado though, let's get straight into today's video. Let's start off with one that I actually predicted myself in my last video, and one that has now been confirmed by both Mongraal and Mr. Savage. And the first person they are going to be trying out together is Mongraal x Mr. Savage x Marius. Now this is one that I said I really wanted to see them try out, as I really do think they needed to get more fighting power on this team. I think that Mr. Savage is an insane player, and I think Mongraal is slowly improving every single day. But I think for them to have a successful trio, if these two wanted to stick together, they needed somebody that was going to be able to frag out an end game and get extra refreshes for them, and also just help them with taking fights in general, since this team is probably going to be contested off spawn at almost any place they go. I said in my video that I really want Mongraal to learn how to do more of a tarping role in trios, but I don't know how possible that's actually going to be, since Mr. Savage is clearly like the hard IGL of this team. I was watching Mr. Savage play a squads cup with Marius, Mongraal, and Rezon, and in endgame he was full tarping, full IGLing, making all the calls and everything like that. So I'm guessing that is what he is going to do in trios also, which is a little unfortunate, because I feel like Mr. Savage has the potential to be a very good fragger in endgame, and if he's just going to be stuck in more of like a tarping slash IGL role, I don't think he's fully maximizing his own potential. But I can definitely tell he is thinking more about the trio, and if Mongraal can play off of Marius and be like a support fragger to him, then I could see the potential of this trio working. I want to give both my ceiling and my floor for this trio, as well as every other trio I'm going to be going over. My ceiling for this trio is maybe like at max a top 10 in grands. We really haven't seen any insane grands placements from Marius over the last couple seasons. I don't even think he made grands like the last 2 seasons. And then obviously Mongraal and Mr. Savage had the very unfortunate thing happen to them last season. I still just have to see how these guys are all going to mesh together and the role that each of them are going to take. I think their floor is not qualifying for grands, but I think if they do put the time in, they will qualify for at least grands no matter what. Let's move on to the next confirmed team though. All right, this next one is not fully confirmed yet, but this is one I have been talking about for a little while now, and I think this team will at least try out together, and that is the trio of Pollo x Acorn x Bolts. Now I know originally it was going to be like Pollo, Acorn, and Yamzo, but Yamzo have said himself that he doesn't think he's going to be playing with Acorn, and Acorn and Pollo have been playing like the dual cash cups together, as well as like squad cups and everything like that. So I think as of right now, at least Pollo and Acorn are going to be locked in together for duos and trios. It really just depends who they want to pick up as their third, and while there is a lot of options, I think the one that makes the most sense for them is Bolts. They've been playing every squad victory cup with Bolts and Rapid, and I think Bolts is the player they're going to end up playing with. I know the original rumor was like Clix, Bolts, and Rapid, but I think Rapid is just one of the like most sought after players right now in the trio market. I don't even think it's crazy to say if you know how good Bolts is, and I think Bolts also realized that he's gonna have a better chance to win if he's playing with like Pollo and Acorn than if he's playing with Clix. And I don't mean that in a bad way or anything. I think that is just the truth. This trio has the potential to win an FNCS. I'm just gonna say that right now. This is a very good team on paper. They've already been building up chemistry through these squad cups, and they have been probably playing trio scrims together as well. I think that if they do end up sticking together, this is going to be a very scary team in the future. Their ceiling is obviously winning an FNCS, and their floor is probably like a top 13 in grands. I think this is a very scary team to potentially rival Peterbot's trio and really make a push to be one of the best teams in the world. I have been saying this for a little bit now, but I think Bolts' breakout year is really going to be in 2025, and you guys will all see how good this kid actually is. All right, so if you're wondering who Clix is going to end up playing with now, because I just don't see him sticking with Bolts and Rapid. It obviously is still a possibility. I just don't see it happening. So I'm going to give some potential options for Clix and who I think he might end up going with. The first one is just based off of like some speculation and some things that I've been seeing with like who he's been playing with and then who his teammates been playing with. Remember, this is all just a hypothetical thing that I've been seeing and I want to hear your guys' opinion on. But I have Clix, Kanata, and Muzz. Now you might be saying, how is this going to happen? Why would this happen? So first, all three of them are streamers. They all would be cool playing on stream. And obviously the thing with Clix is nobody really wants to play on stream, but these are three people that have been streaming literally everything. Muzz is a great fragger. Kanata is an IGL, and he doesn't really have many IGL options in the first place that would want to play on stream in general. Kanata has also been playing the recent duo cash cup with Muzz, and he said he is just trying out with him to see how they do and if he would like to play trios with him also. So I think there is a real possibility here for this trio to end up eventually happening. But if that trio doesn't end up happening, I think the other one, if you go into Muzz's chat and you type !trio, it says he is looking for one with Rise as of right now. And I've also seen Rise streaming a little more too. And remember, like way back in the day, Clix was rumored to be playing duos with Rise, and he even did like play some duo cash cups with Rise. So I could also see Clix playing with Muzz and Rise for trio FNCS also. Now obviously none of these things are facts. These could be completely wrong. This is just some things that I have been noticing recently, and I'm just saying, don't be surprised if these teams do at least end up trying out together. I know Rise like 2 weeks ago originally said he doesn't want to play on stream, and like he doesn't really just like streaming in general, but he has been streaming more over the last couple of days, and I think he has in literal months. So I don't know if he's trying to get used to like playing on stream because he knows he's about to be playing with a streamer trio, or if he's just streaming for fun. I think the ceiling for all of these trios is maybe like a top 5 in grands. If they are really grinding and they're able to make things work together and no like griefing or anything happens, the potential for those trios is very high. I think at the very lowest they would place like top 15 in a grands, but I think those are both really good options for Clix. And especially if Vino isn't going to be coming back down to NA, I don't really know what his other options could even be at this point. Let's move away from the hypotheticals for a little and go on to some more confirmed teams that we have, starting off with Rezon x Yanis x Vidil. Now this is actually confirmed in his actual Twitch chat. It's a little suspicious to me because Rezon did say he's looking for a new duo like on his Twitter, but then he is still going to be playing with Vidil for trios. So I think this trio is confirmed as of right now. Rezon did play the last duo cash cup with Yanis, so it looks like they are at least trying to build up some chemistry, and maybe he just doesn't want to play with Vidil for the rest of the season because they've been playing together for so long and they don't want to like get tired of each other or something. I think this trio has the potential to be really good though. I think they have like a top 7 ceiling. The floor would probably be like a top 25 if they are contested. I don't really know too much about these players in general though. I know a good amount about Rezon, and I know Yanis and Vidil are both very good players also, but I don't think I can give like an exact projection for them as of right now. Here's another trio that looks like they're at least going to try out together, and that is Cammy, Seti, and Malibuca. The thing about Cammy, Seti, and Malibuca is they're honestly just not the best fighting team in general. We have seen it time and time again now where Cammy and Seti are getting dominated off spawn, as well as Malibuca is losing off spawn to OCE players in like back-to-back lands. Like obviously the brains and like the strategy and everything is going to be there for this team. I just don't know how good this team is going to be if it's a meta where it is a fighting meta and they need to like go and box fight a team for Surge, or if they get contested off spawn. I just don't think it's going to go that well for them. If it is a meta that aligns well with all of their playstyles together, I think this could be like a top 5 team in grands. But if something happens like they get contested, I feel like we could see something similar happen to what happened to Cammy and Seti last grands, and they finished like almost close to the bottom of the leaderboard. Let me know what you guys think about each of these trios though in the comment section down below, and where you guys would rank their ceilings and floors though. I want to talk about some other like potential trios and some other just fun ones in general, and then we can get on to Fortnite potentially leaking that trio cash cups are going to be coming back. I want to talk about a player that I feel like no one is really mentioning that is actually coming to NA and is still currently looking for a trio, and that is actually Power Alex. Now Alex tweeted out, looking for trio in NA next year, going by myself and grinding my life away. Now Alex is already a 3-time FNCS winner on OCE, and he's also only 16 years old, so he is still like a crazy mechanical fighter, as everybody knows. We could see a very similar situation to something that happened with somebody like Muzz, where he comes over here and OCE really gets that respect because people see how good players like Alex and Muzz actually are. I just don't even know what his trio options are going to be as of right now. He's still currently in OCE playing, so it's not even like he can really like try out with any NA people, and I really don't even know who he's going to end up sticking with in NA. So I kind of want you guys to comment down below who you guys think Power Alex should actually play with, and just give me some good options on who you think he would fit with the best. The final 2 people are kind of just like some people on here for fun, but I saw that Lacey and Stable Ronaldo also want to pick up a third. I think that could be fun to watch, especially for the content side in general. You know, Ron's an FNCS winner, and Lacey honestly did used to be super good at Fortnite. I don't think they're going to take it like super serious or anything like that, but I think they are still going to be really fun to watch, for at least for content. All right, finally, I want to discuss something that Fortnite Competitive actually tweeted out themselves. This was literally like 4 days ago as of the time I'm recording this video. But basically, they tweeted out the cooking emoji, a 3 emoji, and then a smiley face. And so I think this obviously has to mean that they're like cooking up trio cash cups, and then like the smiley face is obviously something that like everyone's going to be happy about this. But I don't know why they would tweet this like at the end of September unless they really plan on adding trio cash cups back sooner. We just all have to admit that the reload cash cups are a complete disaster, and they just do not work in Fortnite. And obviously everybody in the replies of this tweet are super excited, and they really do hope it is going to end up being trio cash cups. The rest of this season is honestly super dead. Like all of October, the only real tournaments are like the same ones that we have been having like all season long, and especially with no FNCS this season, and it looks like there's going to be no FNCS next season as well. We could still be in for a very long time before a real like FNCS happens. And also not knowing what the tournaments are going to be in the OG Fortnite season, I think them at least adding trio cash cups for the month of October before OG Fortnite starts is a great way to continue and build the hype going forward with trios into next year. Let me know what you guys think about everything I talked about in today's video though. Remember, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we are less than 200 subs away from 72,000. So please just subscribe and turn on notifications. Use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. Follow me on my Twitter at KDOG to keep up to date with everything to do with Fortnite Competitive. YouTube says to enjoy one of these 2 videos up on the screen right now, so go check them out if you guys haven't already. Thank God for another day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.